everyone, I am Dr. Den. Today we will talk about organ donation. First, let's talk about what is organ donation and transplantation and how does it work. Organ donation is one of the public health crises globally. Every year, thousands of people receive this gift of life by receiving a transplant. But many are still waiting for their chance and many die during this long waiting time. A person can donate organ and tissues. The main organ a person can donate are heart, lungs, liver, kidney, and intestine. Do you know one person can save life of 8 other people by organ donation and 75 other by donating cornea, bones and other tissues? But some people don't receive an organ in time because the waiting list is very long and there aren't enough donors available. That's why an average of 20 people on the waiting list die each day. Imagine how many we could save if we all were donors. Most organs for transplant come from deceased donor. Do you know how to become a deceased donor? Let's tell you the story of Ben. Ben was involved in a car accident. An ambulance bring him to the hospital. Doctors tried their best to help Ben. But after trying so hard, doctors were not able to save his life and he ended up with irreversible brain damage. Doctors plugged him to life supporting machine to save his organ and went to his family to ask about organ donation. Doctor didn't talk to the family about organ donation. Ben's mother reacted, "My son is still alive, his heart is beating." Do you know, different countries have different criteria for decision of death of a human being, like brain death and circulatory death. But all the decisions are done by highly trained medical professionals with the rule of to do no harm. Ben's grandmother was saying organ donation is not allowed in our religion, whereas Ben's brother was saying Ben always wanted to be an organ donor. In such situations where micro-influence of the family never let the patient's bodily autonomy fulfilled, and a doctor can't help in this situation due to the ethics of respecting decision of the family. When patient is not able to take his or her decision, the next of kin means the family. Their autonomy becomes the main influencing factor in the organ donation. Certain groups oppose organ donation on religious ground, but most of the world's religions support donation as a charity act of greater benefit to the community. When a patient decided to donate his or her organ for greater good but does not discuss this matter with the family, after a situation like brain death, his family decision is considered as the final decision. Issue surrounding patient's autonomy, living wills and guardianship make it nearly impossible for involuntary organ donation to be occur. Many people end up like Ben when they does not speak to their family regarding their wishes of organ donation. Their different culture, religious and social values of the family interfere with their faith and they resist organ donation. Currently, laws around organ donation in UK has changed to allow more people to change more lives. If you are over 18 and you have not opted out and you are not in an excluding group, you will be considered as an organ donor. So, you could help patient in need for a transplant. But people argue this law is against the individual autonomy. But what you need to know, your family will be consulted about your organ donation. Any questions about the organ donation process will be addressed, including who you are, your culture, belief and faith will be respected. Ben was not able to save multiple lives as he wanted to, but he might be able to do so if he had discussed his wishes with his family. Every religion and culture give a great value of the idea of donation to a needed individual. Organ donation remains your choice. Give the gift of life to the needed people, take a step closer to the greater deed. Greater philosophers said that doing greater good for greater numbers help in increasing making the community a better place to live. So, don't waste your time. Talk to your family about your wishes about organ donation and let them know what you want. Don't do a mistake like Ben because your family plays a main role in your decision and your decision can help many others to live a greater life ahead. No donation is bigger than the donation of gift of life. Talk to your family and become a donor today.